Hello and welcome. In this video, I first want to talk about online wallets and just making them really quickly. Some of them will allow you to do such. I'm trying to center this so it looks fine. I'm not really talking about technical analysis, but nice to see here on the 15-minute time frame, Bitcoin doing its thing and so on and so forth. But let's talk about I guess you can call it hardware wallets in a sense. You want to make sure that in a case like this, uh, that you protect yourself the best that you possibly can. This is a really fast, easy wallet that you can go to really quickly. So I'm on the GRS page. I'm going to go to wallets. You got desktop, mobile, web, online. Paper wallet. So let's just go to an online wallet and see what happens. This comes up web wallet. So if I click on this, then I get this nice little computer lingo stuff, and I'm going to go to the web wallet and GROEST LCoin. It's your money. Be your own bank. Take control of your own money and start using that coin today. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to new wallet address, verify. Where would I sign in? Let's just click on learn more. And just want to make sure you can see everything on the screen. Okay, so let's go to new address. What would happen here? This is where you could put in, what is this? I did this really fast. If I push generate, what? So I didn't do it this way when I did it. I wanted to do it a new one, because if I do it on my browser, it automatically comes up, and I didn't get my keys this way. Okay, how did I do that? Let's go back into wallet. Let's try paper wallet. No, it's not, that's pretty much all. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Why don't I just bring the exact same web page that I use on a different browser here? Because when I do this and I put my wallet in, it'll load every single time. My balance will come up. I'm fine with it. If I'm to send coins, I'm going to need a password. I've already got my private keys set up. This is what I'm trying to go to. If I copy this address into the other browser, I should have. See, I don't know how I got here. This is why I'm not the greatest for trying to figure out how to get a wallet. I've had frustrating times trying to get other coins, and I'm like, oh man. Okay, here's all of this stuff. This basically, in a nutshell, says that it's you that has access to this information that's going to be coming up. No one else is going to give it to you. You don't have this lost password kind of stuff. You are your own bank, so on and so forth. So there we have a new wallet. But I have no private keys. I've done none of that stuff. So let's push the add wallet button. We'll push create new wallet. Wallet name. I'm just going to put YouTube ABC. What type of advanced options do we have? Wallet key random. I'm fine with that. So I don't need any of that. Let's create new wallet. Okay, there we have. I've got new wallet, 0GRS. I got my name on there, but I have no private key. I got none of that kind of stuff. Okay, well, what's in the settings? Global preferences. US dollars. There we go. I wondered why that was sticking around. Let's use unconfirmed funds, unit, alternate currency, about. Where would I see? Where did I get my private key? I don't know how I did it. This is just nasty how. So I got on the bottom I can go to activity, receive. Okay, before receiving funds, you must back up your wallet. This is what I was trying to find. If the device is lost, it is impossible to access your funds without a backup. So you click on the backup now, and you write these numbers down. If you were going to write it on a computer like this, please turn your internet off. I'm not going to use this, and especially because I'm showing you the entire private key. And when you're doing this, what's your strategy for how you're going to put them, store them, write them, protect them, all those beautiful things. And of course, where you hide them, that's one of the most important ones, and having it so that they're protected for different things, especially the valuable ones for silver deliver. I love those last few words. Deliver me my silver. It's a holiday today, so I'm not getting my silver today, which I normally would, so I'm going to get it Monday, I think. Okay, so those are the private keys. Push continue, and then you gotta verify it. Now, if I'm in a situation where I have to actually write them in, then I'll turn my internet off, I'll write them in, then I'll turn my internet back on again. So it goes glide, exercise, resist. So glide, exercise, resist. Immense, uphold, October. Immense, uphold, October. Gain upon isolate. Gain upon isolate. And my style is the silver deliverer. They're getting my delivery in silver. I like that private key. I really do. So there you go. Now you're confirming the private key. And you've backed up your wallet. So there we go. Those keys, again, are so obvious. Now, I have a password on here. Now, where do we go for that one? Okay, let's go to settings again. Is there anything, unit? How did I do that? I am now confused as anything because I remember backup advanced, wallet information, sweep paper lot, export wallet service transaction, delete wallet. Don't do that when you have funds in. Request spending password. There we have it. Very, very, very important. So that's set. Your wallet will be encrypted. The spending password cannot be recovered. Be sure to write it down. Okay, this is where you put your password. Now, what I do for passwords is I'll bring up a text file, or I'll bring Notepad up rather, and my passwords are pretty much always around the same. I'll start off with a random word of some sort, maybe um, social media. No, but before I put media in, I'll put a bunch of random words, numbers in. 62330, we'll say, and then a 4. Media, and then maybe an at sign, maybe another 2 numbers. A couple another words, let's say Philly, and then maybe a slash sign, and then a bunch more numbers. 44823. And what I hate about and the easiest way for me to put it in is, so what I'll do is I'll now, just like the private key, I'll put this in a specific safe spot. So there's two different kinds of passwords when doing it. But this is how I generally do all my passwords, is in the area like this. That makes it very difficult for anyone to try to guess, even if they know, okay, a word, a number, some words here, probably about 15, 20 characters. And paste it twice. And there we have it. Just for fun, I wonder if I should just send coins back and forth. Why not? Why not? So let's go to receive. I've already backed it up, didn't I? I already backed it up, didn't I? Okay, did I put the... Yeah, I see what's happened here. I backed up the YTABC. So let's... Did I put the... Okay, do I got the... the settings for wallet export? I guess I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to receive. I'm going to click on this public key, and then I'd have to send some here. So let's go to my other GRS account in here. And let's send. So when I send funds, I'm going to send in here, say this. Let's just send like 3.1 and send. Okay, I want to send 3.1 to this. Let's push confirm. Oh, I need a password. And after putting it in, 3.10 was set. Let's see how long it takes for me to come in here. There, 3.1 a few seconds ago. That was fast. Of course, they're pending confirmation at this time. So while I'm waiting for that, let me just talk about strategies for the small time and the more larger time player. The small time player might only have 2, 3, 400. I'd recommend as getting into Bitcoin, finding two coins. Coins like GRS and DGB would be a good combination. Two coins together that you could have very big volatility. You would need to trade that on Bittrex. Say, for example, maybe GRS and Theta. And I've done the Theta wallet. That one you need to have a little file. So now this is received. I guess I could try to send this. And how much do I... It says available balance here, though. Let me do a refresh and see if it works out this way. It's still pending confirmation. So, yes, amongst that situation, I would, if I was trading, like, say, just a small amount, put the two together and then just trade back and forth like I've been talking about in the game. Hold some coins in your wallet, but I believe you should put, depending on how your volatility works, a portion of those coins on the exchange ready to go for sell orders, because those coins can just go up and down so fast. Ask yourself, does your coin require sell orders? Coins like DGB, I don't think it does not. LITECOIN most certainly does not. Coins like the AID coin most certainly do need it. Coins like Veritcoin, 1,000,000% or 100% most certainly do. Okay, so there we have the 3.1. So let's send an amount. Send max. Okay, that's fine. And let's send it to my other wallet that we came from originally. There we have it. Let's confirm it. Let's get this password in here. We'll need the big, I don't got the big S. And it's going to be sent back. So I paid a little bit of break, and I mean a very little bit. 3.1 and a small, small hair. Like, I mean, look, that's like nothing. And I remember before, back in the days, there were friends that were sending Bitcoin back and forth like this over and over and over again, and just paying the microscopic fees. They could do it like 100 times or something, and then never really pay much at all. Like, oh, that's like 20 cents for like a whole whack of transactions kind of deal. And it's been a good few seconds, so I should see that it's coming back. Yeah, here we are. There's a 3.09 coming back to my other wallet. And if say you were a big time player now, you have larger amounts, really even starting close to 1,000, then I really would have to think that you're looking at needing to get a hardware wallet. Probably depending on your risk factor. If you don't want to play too risky, I would consider coins like Litecoin with like DGB. If you're really not looking for much risk, really just hold. Maybe trade Litecoin and Bitcoin together, and Doji and Bitcoin together, maybe Litecoin and Doji together. But that's all I would say if you just don't want to play the high risk, high reward. And high risk means, oh, I gotta play the DGB, trade it back and forth, and that thing just goes to down to nothing. That really becomes where the risk is in play when we talk about trading the two coins together. So understanding yourself with wallets, I'm not that good at it, but I'm good enough. I showed you right here. I was able to create an account, send some funds to a wallet, and then send them back. So that was pretty darn near cool, I guess. And just let me just check to see how much the Trezor wallet in Canada is going for, because it was $50 recently, but there wasn't too many left. And we'll search for the Trezor wallet. Wow, that's expensive for the Model T. But you know what? If you got the big numbers and you want to be able to do it, I'm sure it has more features. There's more coins available. $79 here. $59.97. Looks like the $50 ones are sold out. I was responsible for three of them being sold. One for myself, two for my students, and that's about it. So six looks like $60 is the cheapest that we're talking right now. I mean, 145 for two. That's still 72. I mean, it's just weird some of these prices. Like this one here, it was $50. Now it's 70 for the white. And back then, it was like, yeah, I'll get the white for 50 and not the black for 60. But if we click on this right here, sold by Trezor. When you get this box, it's not going to be fun to open. But it is, though, because it shows you the security features. And then you plug it in. You go to the right web page, wallet.trezor.io. You're going to have to do things like first, you're going to have to set up your wallet, the whole private keys, writing words down. You'll be pushing these buttons to confirm in here. Like you get a word will come up like 24 words. So signal, then whatever. We did the words earlier. You get 24 of them. You write them down on a piece of paper, and you click this button to say okay. And then they're going to review it one more time in the same order, and then you confirm that. There'll be a section for a PIN number, and you're ready to go. And that's where you can put your Bitcoin easily, your Litecoin, your DGB, your Doji, your Vertcoin, your Namecoin, your Bitcoin Cash. Might be one or two more that I'm missing very easily. Then things with my Ether wallet, you can go into things like Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Cardano, and so many other ones. Although I haven't done that and I'm not too sure how to do that, I would be kind of interested. But for now, as I mentioned, the ones like the Bitcoin, DGB, and easy to store type thing. So within your Trezor wallet, if this gets damaged, and people have done tests like running it over, freezing it in ice and stuff like that, and they still work. I wouldn't do that with mine, but I'm confident no other people have done it and it still works. Or I'm happy to know that. But if it gets damaged, well, that's where you're going to have to put your private keys in to be able to recover your funds on the internet. If someone steals it, same thing. You lose it, all that kind of stuff. And if something happens with Trezor, they go out of business. Then the website is gone, wallet.trezor.io. Then you're going to have to do that thing again. You put your private keys in, and then you'll just have to decide how your funds would be moved from there. But you're always in complete control of the situation within doing such in here. So that's a fantastic feature, I think, to have. And not wanting to rely on the whole banking system. For I don't think I've ever once in my life done a cryptocurrency to cash transaction with any real significant banking one. Because in buying Bitcoin, I would literally go to a gas station and tell them I want to purchase a like a gift card type of thing that comes from the automated terminals. That would give me I can't remember what company it was from. And you can buy different things with it, Bitcoin being one of them. So I'd buy an X amount, then I'd take those keys, I'd get so much Bitcoin. Okay, where do you want my Bitcoin? Where do you want your Bitcoin? I'd put my public key in, and I did that a few times, and I had to strategically and unfortunately limit how much I was able to buy to be able to get like 7-8% on extra costs. So whatever the Bitcoin prices were like 900, 940 average US when I was doing it, I bought it several handful of times. And that was like, okay, $100 here, $50 there kind of deal. $40 there. That was pretty much it. And then I would do it. I'd put it in the thing, but I didn't have the Trezor wallet at the time. I'd put it into Coinbase, and then as my balance got higher, this is when I got into it. And at the time, these Trezor wallets were more expensive. They were closer to $200 or $100, I think, 129 to start. But now that they're 60, I look at it as in, you know what? Even if you're starting with like $800, 900, 1,000, I think that's a legitimate high percentage fee to pay into your venture. Meaning, at $800, that represents like 7-8% of your venture extra. That's a pretty high percentage, but I think in time and how much return you can get on it, it's totally worth doing. But definitely 3,000, 4,000. I mean, no exception there. $4,060. That's 1.5% of what your portfolio is worth. I think you have no choice. And if you like the Nano Ledger, I mean, I suck at these things in the technology aspect. A lot of people love them. And I know if I could figure them out, I probably would love them even more because of the higher accessibility of extra coins. That's the real big downfall on Trezor is that there's only a limited amount of easy use coins. But I've never been able to use the Nano Easy at all. I think 3 or 4 times I've used it, and it's been a headache every single time putting coins on and off those coins. And I know I'm going to have to do it again, and it's not going to be fun the next time I have to do it. But it'll be done. Although what I might have to do is, oh, well, I got the private key. Let's just take the private key and then move it into a Trezor. I mean, we'll see. I just have a thing with the Nano. Let me just bring that up on here. The whole app thing you have to download and trying to get it so that you can actually get it so that I can send and receive coins on there. It takes like finally 23 minutes. Oh, now I can do it. Now I can take coins on or off there. They're $79. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this has helped, and have yourself a great day. Bye bye.